It was a strange feeling. It was almost as if my head was a fish tank and the water was rising. Every day I could just feel a level of pressure in my head. Finally, one day I went to work and the security guard, which I saw her every day that I went in, she asked me, she said, "James, is you all right? Do you feel fine?" And I said to myself, I said, "I know I've been feeling strange, and she must notice this in my face." So that afternoon I went to the doctor. And the doctor wasn't quite sure what it was. At first I think they thought it was my blood pressure. And it never got any better from that point on. By me constantly going back and forth to the doctor, they finally realized I had congestive heart failure. I'm 43. My whole life I've been pretty healthy. I would get a cold every now and then. I never had no major problems with my body. And it really didn't sink in. I thought it was just something, maybe I could take some pills and I'll be fine. I didn't know that it was a disease that would last my whole lifetime. And as the years went on, I hadn't had it now for almost 4 years, it has gotten worse. We got to the point to where I couldn't stay out of the hospital. Every 2 or 3 months, I would get shortness of breath. I would, regardless of what I ate, the medicine I took, nothing would help. So I went to the hospital, and they put me on a medication called dobutamine. I believe I pronounced it right. And that medication would be the only medication that would make me feel fine, make me feel that I could, operate day to day, do the functions that I need to do. But every time the doctors, they was giving it to me intravenously, but every time they would try to take me off of it to release me from the hospital, felt like all my organs would be shutting down. I couldn't make it without that medication. Me and my mom, we discussed it with the doctors, and we finally got me transferred from that hospital in Memphis to Baptist here in Little Rock. The doctors talked to me about a device. What it is the left chamber in my heart is not pumping like it should. The right chamber pumps blood like it should. But so they was telling me about this device and what this device does for the heart. What it does is it gives the heart a chance to relax, and the machine does the pumping for the heart. And he was telling me that he think I was a good candidate for this device. And so I agreed to have the procedure done. And ever since I had the device, I feel like I did before I even had congestive heart failure. This device actually makes me feel like 20 years younger, I'm able to just do all the things that I was, except for go to work and fishing and all other things. But as far as my health and strength, the way I feel fine. I feel great. All the doctors, the nurses, I guess CNAs, the people who come in and check all my vitals, everybody was great. I'm talking about the best hospital I've ever been in. What can you say about people who save your life? I could talk from now until the end of time, and I can't, say enough words about those doctors and that staff. They gave me a second chance. The doctors told me that my heart is, the condition of my heart is so bad that it probably will never recover. My only way to exist would be with this device or to have a heart transplant. And I'm not praying for a heart, because I know for me to get a heart, somebody got to die. I believe and I trust and I got faith that I'll get a heart. And when that time comes, it will. Until then, yeah, I'm just enjoying life best I can with this. No regrets. I just thank God that I'm here.